Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hope everybody is doing great. A little bit of a different video. It's getting a little bit colder, at least where I'm at, and it's the perfect day because this is the first real cold day that we're doing this, talking about checking your vehicle before the weather gets bad, because it is always smart to have your vehicle tip-top shape when the weather gets colder and there's going to be ice and snow and that whole stuff. But before we get into all that, and like I told you guys in the other videos, I'm going to have a different location this week. So there's a little EDC video for your vehicle, like getting your stuff together and everything. But it's going to be outside. So hopefully the audio is good. So remember to hit that and to hit that subscribe so you can see more and more videos like this. First off, just a couple little things. One, you're going to want to have a flashlight, at least one or two flashlights. I have one in the front. I have a couple in the front. And also tire pressure gauges, stuff like that. Now, remember, when it does get colder, you have your air in your tires from the summer. So it was hot. Just like if you ever see and go and get balloons for a birthday, the helium, when you go outside when it's really cold, it deflates. You get into the warm car, you turn up the car, and what happens? The balloon inflates back up. Is this the difference of temperature with the air and the helium and everything? So your tires may start losing air. Most modern cars have the little electronic thing in them that tells you your air is low. So instead of running around and your tires might be a little bit really low, trying to find some place or trying to find change to put in a machine to pump up your tires or someplace that's free, you can just go on Amazon, get one of these little pumps, plugs into your cigarette lighter, you plug it, you switch it on, boom, you can pump up your tires. That's number one for your tires. Remember, don't freak out and think your tires are going bad. It may just be the air because of the cold air mixing with it, lowering it. Also, another good thing to have is a little toolkit right there. Also, because it's snow and ice, I have another shovel that collapses. If you watch my other videos with EDC from a vehicle, I have that little blue bag from Walmart, the little safety kit. That does actually have a collapsible shovel, but I have this shovel that was in the garage that is available for your for you to clean up the snow and the ice by the vehicle. And of course, you can't always get the snow up and the ice up with just the shovel. Get yourself a bag. This is a mixture of salt and sand that you can just place under your tires. This way, it gives you, number one, melts the snow. Also, the sand will create traction, so you're even better or more able to get out. And also, because you might be outside your car, you may have jumped in your car, make sure you have a hoodie, a jacket, a hat. Also, my EDC bag over here, I do have, if you looked at it, and yes, it's a different bag than the one you saw a couple of weeks ago because the zippers actually broke on that other bag. So I had to put everything in there, but I do have the thermal blankets. I have another flashlight that's actually connected to the bag. So I'm prepared with flashlights because, it gets darker out sooner. You're traveling from work, and guess what? You might not be able to see everything. Got a little first aid kit there. Also, when you're on your vehicle, over here, you can turn your tires out. You want to check the space over here. If you put a penny in it, you want to make sure you're at least up to Abraham Lincoln's neck, or a little bit above that. So you put your penny in there and you make sure you got good tires. And also make sure you either put snow tires in or you have all weather. These are all weather, all season. So you make sure you have the treads there. Another easy thing, all you had to do is go to Harbor Freight, get one of those little testers. Your battery is 12 volts in most vehicles. I think all vehicles, but most vehicles. Test your battery, make sure the 12 volts, make sure it's strong. You can even go to what do you call it, to like a AutoZone or one of those, and they will actually do that for you. They can test your battery, make sure you're good. Your antifreeze, Make sure your antifreeze is good, and make sure it's a good one for the weather. Also, back there, your brake fluid, make sure that's good. Make sure you change out your windshield wiper fluid and put on the anti-freeze, so when it is freezing, you can actually turn around and you can spray the window and get some of the ice and stuff off. Check your oil. Go in there, check your oil. Remember, when you're checking your oil, have the vehicle running so you are able to, to have the vehicle on. So the oil is warm and you get a proper level of reading. And also, you want to make sure you're, as I try to open my car door, make sure your oil levels are good. Make sure everything is good on the vehicle. And I have over here if I can find it. Oh, look at that. I have a little other thing there too. Found my protein bars. There it is. Make sure, in case your vehicle does not have the tire pressure, I'll show that in a minute. It's not going to show up because I just started the car, but make sure you have yourself a nice little air gauge. I have that. I also have another tool. I have a bunch of stuff here. I have a backup for my camera. Get yourself a dash cam, people. I don't know how many times I have to say that. I have a backup knife and everything. So I have my tools, my backup stuff. Everything's here. Everything's running. And like I said, check your tire pressure. Check the oil, antifreeze. You don't need refrigerant, so that's good. So you mean that, you know, sometimes when the season starts, at least summer, you have to charge your AC. It's winter, you don't need it. So you're good to go with that at least. Just putting some stuff back. And also, I forgot to put the tire pressure gauge back. Also, I'm going to have a little list, a little check thing for your cars in case you forget. Your vehicles, trucks, cars, whatever it is, it's all going to be the same. I have a little check thing inside or down in the description. You could copy and paste it. Or you could just bring it up for reference when you're checking your car before the winter. Now, of course, this doesn't refer to everybody because not everybody lives in cold areas. But it is getting quite chilly here. The weather's getting cold. Everything's getting chilly. So it's a little bit more harsh now than before. So, of course, you want to be able to have your vehicle up, running, and ready. So there you have it, people. A little bit of a short video, but I figured I'd do something to help you guys out. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe, please, to help us out. And like always, have a great day, guys.